All right. Hopefully we are live. Hopefully we are live. If you're listening to this, fast forward into the future a little bit. Hopefully it worked that time. I feel like we're live. If we're live, let me know. If we are live, let me know. Oh, we are. I see people. What up? We are live. What up? I'm not seeing the chat pull up. Hold on. YouTube follower, YouTube chat. Somebody type something. Somebody type something. Let's see. Why is it not popping up on the screen? Uh-oh. It's not popping up on the screen. It should be on the screen right now, everything we're typing. Like I said, if you're watching this in the future, just fast forward. It's being crazy right now. YouTube chat. Boom. Okay. Off on. Yo, Pokemon Wizard of the Coast? Is that what that says? Is that what your name is? Oh, now I see something. Look, look, look. It's working. It's working. Okay. Does it work on this screen? Yes. There we go. Okay. We got it. Nice. Okay. What up? I'm just, let me use the bathroom and we'll start. Sound good? Can you guys hear the music? Can everybody hear music? All right, I'm using the bathroom and then we'll start. Yee yee! All right, I'm back. Hello. Have any of you missed me? Hello. Hello. You thought we didn't let it drop. I need 22s. Throw those freaking 22s in chat. Tell your baby mama. Come on. This whole screen needs to be full. Y'all did better. Y'all did better, but I can't give it to you. I said spam that shit. 22. Let's go. Woo! Yes, sir. Tell your baby mama, the mailman, your side chick down the street, that we live. Hello, everybody. It is a beautiful day to be streaming for all of you. Put to G his name to use. Hello, 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 hello. I hope all of you are doing well. It is always a pleasure to stream with all of you on this beautiful Sunday evening. Someone just had a line. No. What's up? If you're new to the channel, type in 33 if it's your first time viewing. I appreciate you, and definitely let me know how you found the channel. A beautiful day today. So finally got something pretty decent for Phantasmal Flames. Yeah, you know, oh wow, why is that sideways? Oh my god. That is crazy. These new sleeves I have are dog shit, bro. Wow, they're way too big. Okay. 33, really? It's your first time viewing? No way. So we got the Rotom EX. So, if you guys don't know, I run DJ's PokeCenter.com. Not trying to sell you anything right now, but I'm just going to show you. So I had one 3-pack left and nobody bought it. So I said, you know what? I really had the itch to open up some Phantasmal Flames. And so that's what I did. I opened up some Phantasmal Flames and I ended up getting this Rotom EX. Now, I don't know if they're calling it SIR, but I guess it's like the equivalent of an SIR. So shout out to all you suckers who didn't buy the last 3-pack, because now I finally got something good. Haha. I think it's like a $40, $45 card. So good for me. I'm glad you guys didn't buy the last one. Brother, give me a deal on Phantasmal Flames booster box. Pay in crypto. I don't want crypto. I only want dollars. I only have one booster box left. I sold the other one today. Yeah, no crypto. I don't accept crypto, only dollars, because I have a real legitimate business. So I have to file taxes with the state of Virginia. It's not a side business. It's legitimate LLC, and I do everything legally. So unfortunately, I cannot PayPal. I don't ship overseas. For you, I could next in, but I'm not sure how I would do that through Shopify. Yeah, I'm not really sure how that's even possible. I don't know how the shipping would be and stuff. Do you take Monopoly? We do not take Monopoly. And let me know if the music's too loud or if it's just right. I'm going to open my window. It is hot. Ooh, it's warm out here. Hard out here for a pimp. I am serious. Yeah, I just don't know how the shipping would. I'm not sure how I would do that because it's a US store. So I'm not exactly sure how that would even work, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so we finally got a decent card today. I was really excited. Finally got a decent card, which I've opened up 2 booster boxes now. Oh, one was an official booster box. The other one was like 50, 55 packs with the kids. Well, I opened both with the kids, but I've probably opened in total, I'd say 70 packs now. I don't know. I got a bunch of booster bundles left. I think I have, don't quote me, I think I have 6 or 7 of those. Thanks for the good prices. I mean, I try, man. You know, when I listed my prices for the booster bundle, they're about $15 under market, and now I'm actually a couple dollars over market, which sucks. So basically, if you guys haven't watched a non-TCG, he's a really good YouTuber. I like watching him. He's got a bunch of distros. He gives you a lot of insight. So basically what's happening and what we're seeing on TCG, not just for this product, but there's a lot of new sellers, and this is more than likely scalpers. And what they're doing is, so they're launching this for $49, right? This didn't happen with Mega or the other sets because they were really easy to sell. And so probably they're like picking these up. And these are all like, for the most part anyways, they're small time sellers. And they're just trying to offload it because they're not able to sell it where they live. So this is something we haven't seen before, usually with drops. Very unusual because the people who normally sell on TCG, they're not going to undercut themselves, right? Like they want to keep the market price high, blah, blah, blah. But what we're seeing is a lot of smaller scalpers come in from the Targets, come in from the Walmarts, and they can't sell it locally. So they're putting on TCG for well under market. And so you're seeing a lot of that happen right now. And so I think that's why it went from 70 to 49, 48 that quickly, like in one day. It's just because they can't sell it anymore locally. So opening a UPC today, but no Zard. Oh, did you get that off me or somebody else? Yeah, I really wanted to keep one of my UPCs. I was pretty sad about that, but I sold all of them. I do got some more in batch 2 coming. Yo, Jay Ketchum, what's up, bro? Good to see you. I'm amazing, bro. Life is good. I seriously cannot complain. We had our second best day the other day for Phantasmal Flames in the store. You know, I think it was about somewhere around $500 off of our 1 day record. So yeah, I can't complain. Oh, you got from Target and Best Buy. That's awesome, bro. Hell yeah. That's the way to do it, you know. And what's really interesting, and I suggest always try to do that, right? Like, yeah, definitely. If you guys can get it in store, do that, like 100%. My store is more like, you know, you go to your LGS, you go to Target, you go to Walmart, you open all those up, and you still didn't get your Charizard. And generally, you can get it from me for a little bit cheaper than market, and because there's no more coming. That's the thing, right? I got 2 SIRs from my UPC, but it was all Destined Rivals and Journey, not Phantasmal. That's still great. What's up, Retro Mike? DD Wars. That's generally how it works. Yeah. So what's interesting, I think, this isn't just really my opinion. Like I said, I'm really influencing this off of a non-TCG who's way more connected than me, closer to like a Rudy level, but not quite as big as Rudy, I don't think, but I don't know much about that part. But he's saying pretty much distros are tapped out, right? So all of the Phantasmal Flames is out for the most part. Yes, we're going to see a little bit of restocks here and there in like Target, you know, on a small scale. Yes, all the websites are going to get them, but normal people aren't going to get them. So really this was it until wave 2. Then when wave 2 comes, which is distro, again, this is all from a non-TCG, so I trust his word on this. We should start to see wave 1 come in to distribution about week 1 of December. And then they should actually be shipping out by week 2. So approximately a month from now. So that's when we should see more product. Until then, you're not going to really get much product in between. So it's just going to be a dry spell. I mean, just like with Mega Evolutions, base set, you know. I need to move this way more. It's just going to be another dry spell. So, I mean, unfortunately, the only way to get product from here on out until wave 2 really is the third market. Or you can just not buy anything. That's fine too. You can just not participate. But for those who like to participate, obviously you're going to have to find new ways. I'm still watching your store, just trying to catch MSRP. No, I respect it, bro. 100%. 100%. If you can get it for MSRP, bro, like do it. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Yeah, no, 100%. Not too bad. I like JT pull rates. Journey Together is a cool one. I just had to buy the Clefairy because I never got anything good. Anyone got any word from PC Pokemon Center? Well, I've heard that the ETBs are all delayed. I don't know if that's true. I didn't get any. What's up, DJ? Hope you're doing well. What's up, Albert? How you doing, buddy? Dude, I got so lucky today. I landed in with a Target restock guy as part of a group of 6, and us collectors in my area. I scored a UPC this morning. Was still really, they had a restock on a Sunday. That's sick, bro. That's sick. Good for you, man. You're gonna keep it sealed or open it? I have heard and seen many videos, and it looks like it's been a tragedy for the UPC promo. Now, that's obviously anecdotal to people's experience and who decides to share on the internet, but it looks like the condition of those promo cards are bad, bro. Like most of them. So I would assume that PSA 10s are going to go for a pretty penny. I really do. And India Phantasmal Flames don't land till end of next month. What a launch. Oh, really? End of next month? Well, that sucks. Can you rip on stream if we buy from your store? Absolutely. Absolutely. Fair warning, though. Fair warning. I had our first rip and ship. I've never done like an official rip and ship. I had a viewer request that last live stream. My stream did crash, so keep that in mind. But yes, absolutely. I have no problems with that. If you want to buy something off the store, like I said, the only thing I have left for Phantasmal Flames is a booster box and then a bunch of booster bundles. Yeah, that's all I have left for Phantasmal Flames. I sold out of everything else. Oh, I did pick up something. So I got a funny story for you guys. Maybe not funny, but let me show you. Yeah, you just got to let me know that you're doing it before you do it, if you don't mind. If I have no problem opening things on stream for you guys. So I saw at my local game store that they had a Surging Sparks for 220 bucks. I think market's like 230. You know, I really wanted these at 250 and I was patient. And yeah, my LGS had it for 220 and I said, absolutely, I will take that. So I thought that was a really good price. I do think that is market, but I feel like market's come down so much for those that I'm cool with it. What price now for Prismatic? I want to say Prismatic ETBs are 130. We can look if you'd like. Though, keep in mind, there are a bunch of Prismatic. So if you're looking for ETBs in particular, there's a huge restock coming on the 9th. And you can limit of 5 per. So do keep that in mind. But you're also overseas, so it probably won't. Yeah, 131 right now. 131.45. I always list Prismatic products high on my store because I do not want to sell them. I'm just going to be transparent with you. I do not like offloading my Prismatic. I hate it. The only one I've done a good deal on is this. I've probably sold, oh God, I don't know, 40 of these so far. And I just picked up another restock of these. I have some more downstairs. Not many. I think I got 6 or 7 in this collection that I bought off a guy with some other stuff. And I raised the price $10 because they just sell it too fast. And I want to keep these, bro. Like long term, 14 packs of Prismatic. I genuinely think this is going to be like Blooming Waters level, you know, $200, $180. I don't think these are going to stay as cheap as they are long term. I have no idea what the short term is going to be. You know, for all I know, it's going to go to $50 short term. Who knows, right? But I think long term, like I really want to sit on those. So that's why I price it at like $105. And I think market's 115. Shipping, it gets you to about market or just slightly over. So yeah, I really have no interest in selling Prismatic. Prismatic is like so hard to keep on the store. Every time I get Prismatic, man, it sells out. Anyways, I feel ETB has bad pulls, bundles, and boxes better. I don't think there's any proven statistic behind that. So I will say I got my Umbreon from a surprise box. I got my Sylveon from a Sam's Club Lucario box I just showed you. I've got nothing good from an ETB. I've probably opened 15 ETBs for Prismatic, right? So like, I don't think there's any evidence of certain things get you better product. Yeah, I got all my stuff from like random little things. Okay, so I went to, anyways, like I was saying, so I went to my LGS. They had this and they had the Lost Origins booster box. The Lost Origin booster box was not a great deal either. It's $675. So what I wanted to do, my plan today, is I brought all these extras that I have. You know, some of them are pretty good. Not all of them, but some are pretty good. So I brought this. Only issue with this is it's a 9, right? Like most of these are 9s. So Zekrom BWR, I want to say market on this is about 380. I brought an ends plan. That's a 10. Market has really come down on these. I want to say it's like 130. This was like a $300 card. A 9. Who knows what the 9 even cost? Not that much. I got Nido King from Destined Rivals. These are all, I'm pretty sure I found all these by myself and graded them all by myself. Unfortunately, this is a 9, right? So, I mean, nice little SIR. Got this from a booster bundle. This, my daughter found from a booster bundle, from one of the Costco bundles. This is the #1 chase card. Again, unfortunately, it is a 9, but that's still cool. Zekrom SIR, 9. Extra Jill 9. That's from Black Bolt. I can't see. My camera's kind of blurry right now. Extra Jill. Oh, I'm not Extra Jill. Fucking Genesect. Excuse me. Snivy. The kid got this out of a God pack, but he said he didn't want it anymore. And then Whimsy Scott. So, anyways, I knew some of these weren't the most desirable things, but some of them were, right? Like some of these are really hard to get desirable cards. For example, the BWR, the #1 chase card Pikachu from Surging Sparks, the SIR. I mean, there was some decent stuff in here, right? So anyways, I go to my LGS in hopes of trading for this, which some of these cards are worth more than that booster box alone. You know what I mean? Like 2 of them. And I was like, hey, are you interested in any of this? And then the only ones they were interested in, surprisingly, was the Zekrom BWR in a 9 and the Ends Plan in a 10. So he said, for both, I'll give you like $250. I think that's what he said. I said, excuse me? That's literally what I said. I said, excuse me? Like, I was offended, bro. I said, did you just say $250 for a Zekrom BWR and a 10 Ends Plan? He said, yeah, we're only doing 70%. I said, it's for trade. It's not cash. Now, 70% for cash, I totally understand, right? 70% for cash is fair. I didn't want cash. Usually what people do is 70% cash and 80% trade-in value. Some places are 75 when you go to shows and stuff. I was insulted. I was like, 70%? So yeah, he said like 250, bro. I said, what? I said, absolutely not. I will pay cash for that. Oh, DD War said, okay, let me know when you buy it. I don't know if my phone will tell me. I don't have like a real rip and ship, you know. I just, on request, when people request it, I do it for them. You're going to buy Phantasmal Flames? I can go get it right now. I think it's downstairs. Is there anybody else who plans on buying a booster bundle? You don't have to. I'm not, it's at your request. I don't care if you guys do or don't, but I'm going to walk downstairs and get it. So I just want to know before I walk twice. What price now for Prismatic? Oh, I already answered that question. Okay, I'll just grab 2 just in case somebody else, so I don't have to walk twice. Give me a moment. Okay, you know what? I just brought them all upstairs just in case. I really don't want to walk multiple times. Ah! Okay, I won't give you those 2. I won't give you. Not that it's really gonna hurt it, but I will not. I just brought them all upstairs because I really don't feel like walking back down there. It's a far walk. If you haven't paid yet, that's good. Let me know. Have you paid yet? Don't pay yet. Oh, you did pay. Okay, never mind. That's fine. All right. So we got a request to do a little rip and shippy. Give me a moment. I've had a lot of requests. I have Journey Together as well, mega packs, but my Journey's a little bit expensive. No, you don't have to be sorry. You didn't do anything wrong. Okay. You didn't do anything wrong. I was just gonna say I'll give you $2 off because you're doing it for the stream, and I think that would put us about market. That's what I was about to say. Okay, so we got a Rippa Shippy request. So I'm gonna let you pick which one. Out of these three, I guess. I don't know. So my left. This will be number 1. There's actually 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 and then 2 that fell. So I'm not gonna try to sell you guys those ones. 1, 2 in the middle, 3 on the far right. Which do you pick, buddy? 1, 2 in the middle, 3 on the far right. 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2 in the middle, 3 on the far right. No Australia issues here. 2. He picks 2. So that'd be this one. All right. I'm gonna do my best to keep my hands visible at all times. All right. Shit, I need to get my blade out. Okay, it'll still be sealed. Hold on. I need to get my blade out. This is something that like you prep for, you know what I mean? Usually. Okay. X, get that X. X gonna give it to you. Okay. There we go. All right. Here we go. So this is going to DD Waters. I'll make it show the cards in a minute. This is going to DD Waters. Full transparency here. Okay. All right. You watching? You're watching? You can see my hands? Everybody can see my hands? All right. Try and be as transparent as we can. Okay. Do you care about energy cards? Do you care about energy cards? Most people don't care about energy cards. You let me know if you want energy cards. All right, here we go, buddy. Here we go. Good luck. Let's get that Charizard. If you get the Charizard, I'm gonna be so jealous, bro. Good luck, bro. You want me to go fast or slow? I don't know how much you care about the my daughter loves this card. Alchemy. She's loving Alchemy right now. Charmeleon looks cool. Oh, that came quick. I'm so sorry. And what? So you got 1 EX. You got low punny. Mega low punny so far. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. It's a hit. You know, it's nothing crazy. All right. We're opening up Q buffering in 3, 2, 1. All right. Here we go. Here we go. 22 in chat, please, for good luck for my boy DD War. Okay. You can see my hands. We're good. Here we go. Boom. 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 Here we go. Charizard, baby. Let's get that Charzy. Boom. Here we go. Got to put the junkers. Got that Charmeleon. Looks like a reverse. Oh, a blowtorch. That's cool. Okay. 2 hits so far. Nothing crazy, but 2 hits. Yeah, that's actually cool. I don't have that one. But you do. 2 hits in a row. Okay. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good, chat. 2 hits in a row. Can't complain. Here we go. Come on, Charzy. Charizard. Here we go. Oh, that was the last one. Okay. So those. It's so hard to tell which the reverse are when I'm looking through a screen. In real life, it's not. Okay. That is pack. That was 3. So this is 4. Pack number 4. Full art Dap Torch. gorgeous. I like that one, man. Okay. Here we go. Charzy. Charzy, baby. Give me that good old Charizard. Come on, Charizard Crocodile. I needed that IR really bad for Black Bolt for the longest. All right, we got Charmander. We got Reshiram. And we got Swinub. Okay. I don't remember Swinub. Where's that from? Which gen is that? Anybody know? Pack number 5. Gengar. Good luck. I can't believe they didn't put Gengar in this set. What do you guys think of the new Gengar from Dream? What do you guys think, man? It's cool. I definitely don't think it's like what it should be, like all hyped up and shit, like people are saying. I think it's, oh, Jigglypuff. Okay. Have you seen the Wigglytuff IR? I actually like that one. Wasn't a fan before I saw it in real life. Haunter, Crocodile, and Mimikyu. Okay. Okay. One more. Last pack magic, chat. Better keep those good vibes going. I'm gonna put that on that pile. Last pack magic. Everybody, please spam 22. We're ending it with a Charizard here. Phantasmal Flames. Shout out to my boy DD War. Fusion Strike Gengar is 10 times better. Oh, 100%. 100%, bro. 100%. Pull the energy just so you see. Okay, here we go. Last pack magic, chat. Last pack magi. Come on, Charzy. Charizard. 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 I don't think I've seen this one yet. Lanoon. Here we go. Oh, focus, focus. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we wait. See, I have my camera setting to human, so it's always searching for my eye. Here we go. Boom. Shoot. Ah. Damn. I'm sorry, bro. I feel bad. I feel bad. Okay, so in summary, all right, I'm gonna give you something because I feel bad. In summary, I need to protect these two. Give me a moment. Now, is there any cards you do not want, or would you like all? Is there any cards you do not want? Full Art Blowtorch. This is a cool looking card. I wonder if this is good in game. I don't know much about playing the game. Do you guys know much about playing? And we got one EX. Evening chat. Mods, what up, dude? Just a little rip and shippy. Somebody had a request from the store. So, in summary, the two better cards. We started really great. We got the Blowtorch Full Art and the Mega Lopunny EX. And it's cool. Thank you for ripping. Appreciate it, bro. All cards for my son. Oh, man. We got to give your son something. What do I have doubles and triples of? How about Charizard? Does he have a Charizard? Not the SIR. The EX. These are the ones that I personally have owned. So, Charizard. Does he, I mean, it's nothing crazy. I haven't got any of the other good Charizards. You want me? I could throw that in there. Does he have this one? He doesn't? Great. So I'll throw that in your order. Something. It's nothing crazy. I'm sorry. Let me get my plastic to write your name on it. He'll take it. All right. I just bought these. I haven't used these yet. Apparently these are pretty good. These are the BCW team set bag. So I'm hoping they are good. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I did open one and send it to Retro Mike. Now that I think about it. Okay. I'm going to put this in your bag. And then the rest of the cards, I'm going to do off stream, like the holos and reverses. I will put, what's it called, around them. I can't think of the name of these. But these are like the ones you have to know. Where's my marker? And this is going to DD War. Actually, is it going to say that on the store? Okay, I'll just look. Hold on. Because it probably doesn't say DD War. You don't have to tell me. I can figure it out. You got an order for... Oh, wait. We just got 2 orders. Wait, another person bought another. Hold on. I didn't know 2 people bought something. Okay, now I'm confused. Did somebody else buy something? What's up, Inept? Good to see you, buddy. Can you tell me no under Mayra? No under Mayra. Okay, cool. Got you. So this will be going to Mayra. You know what? I think a lot of people write it on the energy card. I think that's a great idea. Mayra. Who does that? I can't remember. Somebody does that, and I thought that was a really good idea. Mayra. Okay. And like I said, I'll sleeves. I couldn't think of the word at the time. I'll sleeve up all the reverse and all that. How old's your son, man? You know, I could throw something else in there, man. I feel bad, man, for the kids. You know what I'm saying? How about again, it's not much, man. One of these EXs. I don't know how old he is. I could throw this in too. One of these with the Charizard. This is the only boy I see. Does he need one of these? I could throw that in there too. Number 2, so the middle one, this one. Is this the one he wants? I'll throw that in for your son. How about that? Cool. That's the one. Okay, Mismagus. I'm sorry. I don't know a lot of the newer Pokemon, man. I'm old. Okay. So who's the other person that bought a booster bundle? Yo, Team Rocket Joey, what up, bro? Hey, bro, I wanted to donate something. I forgot to tell you. I wanted to donate something to your Christmas thing. I've been meaning to talk to you about that, Team Rocket Joey. The only reason I didn't is because I was like, man, I felt inferior. You're giving away ETBs and Prismatic booster bundles, so I was like, how about I could give away 2 Phantasmal booster bundles? How about that for your Christmas? I love what you're doing, Team Rocket Joey. If you guys haven't checked out Team Rocket Joey, which I'm sure you have, I know I'm a small channel, please check out Team Rocket Joey. I was thinking since you're doing a Christmas thing, I'd give these to you. Is that cool, bro? It's not much, but I like helping out the kids. I like helping out the kids, man. I like what you're doing. So, you know, it's Christmas, so I like giving stuff away to the kids or whoever. I don't know if your viewers are kids. Probably not. Does that sound good? Check out my comment above. See my comment above. DJ, I just placed an order. Open and include all reverse in DD Wars package, please. Oh, for the kid. Put all reverse in DD Wars package. I will do that, bro. I will do that. For sure. Absolutely. So, Team Rocket Joey, I know I'm not giving away ETB because I sold them all already on the store, but would this be a cool giveaway for your giveaway? I like what you're doing for Christmas. It's not much, but it's something. If my giveaway isn't good enough, that's fine too. Just let me know. Yeah, shout out to Retro Mike, man, helping the kids out. I love that. Yeah. Like I said in my video the other day. DM you? All right, cool. So, chat, -2 on the Phantasmal Flames. Let me change that on the store real quick. It's for the goodness of the kid. Well, it's probably not kids, but it's for goodness for Christmas, man. I like helping out. It's a good cause. So I have, let me see how many I have. So these 2 are going to go to the giveaway. No, these 2. So I have Retro Mike. So that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 left on the store. Hold on. Total, and then we're done. Okay, good. Retro Mike. So, all right, done. Joey, not such a bad guy. Joey's a cool dude, man. I've talked to Joey offline a little bit. He's a nice guy, man. Joey's a good dude, man. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. So this, if you see this hand, this is my left, your right is number 1, and this far my right, your left is number 4. Which one are you picking, Retro Mike? 1 is this side. 4 is this side. 1, this finger, 4. Which one do you pick, Retro Mike? 3. Okay. Ugh. Oh shit. No, it was this one. Hold on. I need another hand. So this one. Okay, cool. Cool. Shout out to my boy Retro Mike, man. Very nice guy. All right, here we go. Everybody's 22. Let's get some positive vibes from my boy Retro Mike. Phantasmal Flames. Is he gonna get the Charizard? Hands are in view. Everybody can see my hands. All right. Let's go, Retro Mike. Good luck to you, buddy. Good luck on your rips. Good luck, buddy. Hope somebody gets the damn Charizard. I've been trying, man. I'm guessing you don't need energy cards. I know you well. Bro, I have so many energy cards. I literally just start throwing them away. I had to. There was just too much. Ghastly. We like Ghastly. Oh, I messed up there. You can tell I'm new at this. Okay, here we go. Retro Mike, can we get a Charizard on stream? Oh, still a cool EX. Okay, still a cool EX. That's the one we just gave away, actually. Ms. Magus. Is that how you say it? Ms. Magus. And we're giving away all of the reverses to DD's child. I think that's awesome. All right, here we go. Pack number 2 from my boy Retro Mike. Where's Panda? He needs to see the Zard so I can pull it and rub it in his face. I messaged him actually that we were live, but you never know what he's doing. He's probably out buying Pokemon, to be honest. He's probably out buying Pokemon. I would settle for a Meowth. Dude, I would love to get a Meowth. I have been looking for a Meowth, but I don't want to buy it. Just, you know, I like opening the packs. It's fun. Eventually, if it comes to that, crocodile, a bowl. Viplume. Blow touchy. Oh shit. It's so hard to tell these reverses, man. Absol was your reverse. Go. All right, pack number 3. 22's a chat for my boy Retro Mike. Can we pull the first Zard? The first Zard. You know, actually, I was gonna open another booster bundle, but my wife's been controlling me. I gotta say, guys, listen. I wish that I didn't like Pokemon because it'd be so much easier for me to sell stuff. But half the time, I'm just such a collector, man. I love Pokemon so much that I'd be like, I'm gonna open this up, and then my kids pressure me. Do you guys kids pressure you? The kids be like, what are we opening today? And I'm like, nothing. It's for the store. And then we'll open up a couple. Nothing good on that one. We'll open up a couple, and then my wife's like, see, I told you, don't spend money. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But what if the Charizard's just waiting for me? This is pack number 4. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 4. For my boy Retro Mike, supporting the stream. Once again, supporting the channel. Has anybody in chat pulled the Zard? I saw this guy. He pulled the Zard first pack, and it was on a loose pack. He said he got it from Target, I think, or something. This is crazy. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, we got a full art. I don't know how to say that. I've got this once, I think, so far. Maybe twice. Ludicolo. Nice. That's a beautiful art. We got something. We got an IR. Okay. So far, so good for him. Retro Mike. Shout out to my boy Retro Mike. Boom. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. Pretty cool. Pack number 5. Mexican Pokemon. 22 says Air Force Tesla. Those good old energy cards. Crocodile, Jigglypuffer, Gloomy, Dawn. Oh, fuck, I just saw it. Sorry. Whee! Yeah. Okay, nothing crazy on that one. I'm sorry. Crocodile. Nothing crazy on that one. I apologize. Put this one here. Put this one here. Put this one here. Last pack magic from my boy Retro Mike. And we're doing a low punny. A low punny. Shout out to my boy Retro Mike. You ever seen who's that rip and shipper guy? He has like a Gengar. Bro, he go shit's crazy. I think his wait time is like 3 hours. What's his name? He's like 90 something thousand. I don't know how he does it, bro. Okay. That's the regulars. And here we go. Last pack magic from my boy Retro Mike. Oh, sorry, bro. I feel bad. I always feel guilty. That's why I could never be a rip and shipper. Okay. So let me put your EX in a protector. My boy Retro Mike got an IR and he got an EX and he wants to donate all the reverse to the kids, which is awesome. Shout out to him. So in summary, Retro Mike's 2 good cards. Well, really 1, if we're being honest. So reverses go to the kids. So this pile here will go to DD's kids for the reverse. Yep. So I'll put that in DD's pile. Give me 1 second. DD. Where's that damn Charizard? And the rest will go to Retro Mike. Retro Mike says, send me Lucario and a PWE and send the rest of the cards to DD. Oh. Which Lucario? I have a lot of different Lucarios. I have the Lucario figurine. I have the Prismatic. 1 second. Retro Mike. Man, my boy Retro Mike hooking up the kids today. Retro Mike. This will be your pile. Shout out to my boy Retro Mike, man. Supporting the kids. We love to see it. I'm sorry, which Lucario? Send me the Lucolo in a PWE. I don't know what that is. Did you order something else? Is that what you're saying? Let me see. Let's see. And where's Panda? The IR. Oh, I'm an idiot. And a PWE and send the rest of the cards to DD. Oh, I am so dumb. Wow. So Retro Mike only wants the IR and he's going to donate the rest to the kids. That's cool, man. Thank you, bro. That's cool. Yo, my boy Patrick Murphy in here. What up, bro? Nah, isn't he send me him the full art one and the rest to the kid? Damn. Patrick Murphy knew that and I didn't know that. He knew that before me. That's actually crazy. Awesome, bro. That's really nice of you, Retro Mike. I appreciate that. Needs to be your packing assistant. Listen, I thought my son was going to be my packing assistant. I thought this whole YouTube channel was going to be me and my kid. He gave up instantly. Now he just likes opening the cards. I can't compete with all the kids. See, here's the thing. We used to live out in the wilderness. I had 10 acres of land in New York before we moved here. We had no neighbors. There was one kid, but pretty far away. It was a good time. Maybe not to be a kid, but it was a good time for me. Anyways, so when we moved here, there's like literally 30 kids, bro. There's kids everywhere. So he loves running around and, you know, doing that stuff. So, okay, let's talk about the market. Thank you guys for the ripping chips. That was awesome. I appreciate you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 more. Not that I'm like aiming to do that, but like if it's an option. Okay, so wha-bam. Somebody asked about this. I don't know if he's still here. Probably isn't. So we're just gonna not look at Prismatic anymore. If you guys didn't hear, I made a short on this the other day for Sam's Club, but now it looks like it's official. Let me make sure it doesn't show my zip code. Sam's Club Prismatic. I want to make sure I change the state. Nice. Okay. Good. I changed it. That's not where I live anyway. So, if you guys haven't seen, there is now a date on this Prismatic ETB reprint. If I was you, I would load the boat on Prismatic Evolutions for Sam's Club. If you get this Sam's Club, it is limited to 5 per person. That is insanity. 5 Prismatic ETBs per membership. Oh, baby. Not financial advice. No, you know what? This is financial advice. Get your ass over to Sam's Club and get you 5 Prismatic for $50 each plus a Pokeball. Are you kidding me? That is dirt cheap. That's amazing deal. That is not 1/3 off of market, but pretty close. That is amazing. And now they have a date. So it's going to be the 9th of December. I feel like we already knew that though. I feel like I mentioned that already in my video. So yeah, if you are looking for Prismatic, oh my God, don't be a fool. Definitely get your butt over there. Let's look at Phantasmal Flames. Because I am interested here. See how Phantasmal Flames holding up. December 9th, locked in. Yeah, dude. Get as much Prismatic as you possibly can for $50. Hell yeah. Under MSRP. Like, what? That is crazy. That is insanity. Yeah, always buy that. 100%. 1 bajillion percent buy that. Like, load up the boat. And that's such a cheap price that you can open all of them and, like, have a ton of fun. You know what I mean? Like, even if you don't get the Umbreon, like, you're like, you know what? I paid $50. It's not a big deal. It's cool. So I would definitely highly recommend that. So firstly, the ETB holding up well, actually has appreciated in value. The ETB has gone up. So it went from, let's see. There's really no data here, right? Yesterday was the 15th. Yesterday was 95, 97. It says it's 95. I apologize. It went down about $1. No, it didn't. It didn't. It's 96. Yeah, it's holding really well. These ETBs are holding extremely well. Extremely well. And once this one is sold for 96, it immediately goes to 97. ETBs, if you held those, good on you. They are holding their value extremely well because there is no more being made at the moment. I know some places are delayed, so you should be able to get them if your LGS hasn't already got them. But we're talking far in between, man. Like, these are going to continue to hold its value at least until wave 2. So that's awesome. It looks like the booster box is holding strong at 310. Yeah, I expect this to hold that 300 level, 290 level pretty well until wave 2. Maybe, I think, what was the lowest we saw Mega Evolutions booster before wave 2? I think the lowest I saw was like 280, 285. So yeah, until wave 2 happens, don't expect a deal on these. That 300 mark is about the good spot. 310 shipped on this place. I think I'm selling it for 285. So after shipping, it's like 295. Yeah. But I also had to pay $250. So it's yeah. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't see these going down too much in the short term, just because there's no more coming. So next, booster bundles we already talked about. The Charizard. Wow, is this really a $6 card right now? That's crazy. $5-6 card. Wow. This EX card's, I'm surprised. I'm actually really surprised it's a $5-6 card. Obviously that'll change with time. I need a deal on the Prismatic Lucario EX Premium. You need a deal? Come over to, let's see. Oh God, how do you even find that? TCG Prismatic Lucario. Let's see what you can get. You could try eBay. You might be able to get cheaper. So market right now is $117.49 shipped. So that's the best deal you're gonna probably get unless you look locally. You might be able to get it locally on your Facebook Marketplace. I've seen them for sale for like 110. If you look really hard, I have seen them for 100, but that obviously depends on what state you live in, what city you live in, blah blah blah. So yeah, the thing is, man, unless there's another massive reprint coming, I don't foresee these prices going down for this item. So Sam's did, was it 3 reprints on this? Now, who knows? Sam's could do a 5th reprint or 4th reprint or whatever it is. That really didn't affect the price much, honestly. I think it went down $5 every time they reprinted it. So these hold their value. People seem to know what it is. It's 14 packs of Prismatic, you know? I mean, even at this price, it's still a good deal. If you're just trying to open a bunch of Prismatic, 117.49 divided by 14. It's $8.30 a pack. Is it a screaming deal? It's not a screaming deal, but it's not bad, honestly. It's really not. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how much. Yeah, like I said, Facebook Marketplace is probably your best point. The packs for these are going for $8.66 for Phantasmal Flames. Yeah, so we'd call it $9 after taxes. So about $9 a pack. Pretty fair. Pretty stable for the moment. You know, you could expect eventually your dollar stores. Here's the thing though that I've noticed, and you guys let me know if you notice something else. The MSRP gang, like you could technically go find some. Well, yo, RP collectibles, what's up, bro? Good to see you. RPC, what up, bro? Make sure you guys subscribe to my friend, formerly known as Chump Change. Here's the thing. You could go out to some of these stores and you might get like ETB, but if you think about it, it's like 9 packs. So, I mean, are you really going to get a Charizard in 9 packs? Maybe, you know, anything under 100 packs, it's going to be really hard. Honestly, I think from what I've seen, and it doesn't mean anything because I still haven't found one myself, it's about 1 in 400 packs. So if you do the math that's what? $360. Let me see. 9 times 400. Oh God, I'm tripping. I forgot the zeros. $3,600. I apologize. I forgot the zero. So it should take you, whatever that means, should take you about $3,600 to find a Zard, statistically at the moment. I'll trade you a Aleafia miners. I don't need crypto of any sort, bro. I have enough Aleafia miners. Yeah, I don't accept crypto. Actually, I'm not allowed to accept crypto. So when I got my business account, if you don't know, I do everything legally through the state. The reason I do everything legally through the state is because I'm trying to land distribution long term. This is probably gonna take me 1, 2, 3 years, but I do everything legally. I pay my taxes. You know, every time you guys pay, I have to pay taxes on that. I pay like 9.1% between Shopify and the state tax and the federal tax. So yeah. I'm doing everything 100% legal. My bank specifically told me, because I opened a business account, if I use any sort of crypto and it hits my bank account, I will be immediately flagged and removed, and my business account for the LLC will be closed. No form of any kind of cryptocurrency is allowed at my business bank. So you're saying there's a chance? Oh, there's always a chance. There's always a chance, my friend. You know what? I'm kind of thinking of opening one myself. All right. Shh, don't tell anybody. All right, let me take one off the store. I need to open one. I'm feeling the itch, boys. All right, let me remove this from the store. All right, available 4. All right, only 4 available on the store now. You ready? Type 22s for your boy. Don't tell my wife. All right. All right, this is for me. I feel it, man. I'm about to, no, don't fight this. No, just one more, just one more. All right, come on. You guys opened a couple. The least I can do is open it. Come on, boys. Wish your boy some luck. 22s in chat. Come on. Come on. 22s in chat. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Get me some damn. I need it, man. I need it. I need a Zard, bro. 22s in chat. I need a Zard. Please. Gold Zard. Oh, gold. I would probably take the gold, because I think long term is going to be worth more. And then eventually I would trade it for the regular, because I really want the regular. All right, this is for me. This is for DJ. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. If this pays off, I'm a freaking genius. If this doesn't, you guys got to shut your mouth and don't tell anybody. Okay? Those are our options. If we find it, I'm screaming throughout the whole house. I gotta close my window though, because all the neighbors will hear me. He said, real DJ hours. Golds never do well long term. But it's a Charizard. It's a Charizard. And people need it to master set. Okay, regulars. Boom, boom. Oh, damn it. I have so many Yampers. I have like 3 of these. You know what? I'm going to give this to DD's son. I literally have like maybe 4 of these now. I'm giving this IR to DD's son. Shout out to DD's son. He's getting IR. I don't need another one of these. Yeah, no problem, bro. There you go. For the kids, man. Anything for the kids. There you go. I'm going to throw that in your pile. Okay, here we go. Boom. Anything I have like doubles, triples of, you can just have. I don't care. Here we go. Except for the SIR. Did they even call it SIR in this? Because they're not double gold. They're like double silver. It's weird. They must call it something else. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boom, boom. Nothing. Nothing on that one. Pack number 4. Mega hyper rare. There you go. Mega hyper rare. Yeah, we finally got our first hyper rare today. Finally. I was so excited. I'm glad somebody didn't buy that off my store. BTC 94. Dude, it was 92 earlier. Bitcoin was literally 92,000 earlier. I saw it. Crazy, right? Here we go. Boom. Boom. Oh. Come on. Let me get something. We got 2 tries. 2 tries. 2 tries. Here we go. MHR Mer Rarity. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on, baby. Help me out. Help me out. Give me the freaking Charizard, dude. Give me that Charizard. Come on. Come on. Charizard. 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 Oh, still cool. Still cool. Still cool. Mega Sharpedo. Does your kid need that? I have like 3 or 4 of these as well. Does your kid need Mega Sharpedo? You can just have it. Let me know. Meowth. I would love to get a Meowth as well. Yes, true. That's my 3rd chase. That's high on my list. I want a Meowth. Self-found. You don't have it? All right, we'll give it to your kitty. All right. Last pack magic. Last pack magic. Yeah, no problem, bro. It's the holiday season, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. Last pack. Eesh, eesh. Charizard. Charizard. I really want to give it to my son for Christmas. He's dying to get the Charizard. Damn it. You should have kept it sealed. Well, that wasn't good. Well, like I said, the 2 hits on this one, Mega Sharpedo and Yamper. Excuse me, Yamper. We're going to put in DD's kids box. Rip. Can I get some F's in chat, please? The wife was right. Yeah, sure was. Sure was. Air Force Tester says, the addiction is real. Yes. But I need the Charizard. I really need it though. I'm not even joking. I really want it. Pokemon is tough, man. Yeah, you gotta. Well, I just saved someone bad luck, I guess, right? Look at that. You know, that's something I always thought. My son pulled the Charizard yesterday by 5 little packs alone. Dude, that's incredible. Good for them, Northern Miner. Northern Miner, good for your kid, man. That's awesome. How did you not pull the Charizard? Everyone says it's easy. It is not that easy, bro. Don't be listen. It is not that easy, bro. Don't believe the hype and lies. Even if it's 1 in 400 packs. We just did the math. That's about $3,600, bro. Think about that. I haven't spent close to even. I haven't even spent close to 1,000. Trust me. Like, it is not that easy. It might be easier than some things. But people trying to hype it up like it's the easiest card in the world. No. It is not as easy as people see. Here's the thing. When you look at Facebook, what do you think is going to do well? All the 6 million people saying they didn't get it? No, it's the people who get it. So your news feed is all like positivity and like, wow, look how easy this card is. Everybody's getting it. It's not happening. Let's see. Don't worry. Tons and tons of Phantasmal product will be coming out. You have plenty of chances. This is only 3 days in. Absolutely. 100%. Wave 2, you're going to get a good chance for sure. Wave 1, just like Mega, you just, you know, if you want to get it in time for Christmas, you're kind of pushing it with Wave 2 for your kids. You know, you might, but like I said, a non-TCG said distro sending to them week 1 of December. Week 2, they're going to start sending it out. So you might with the Christmas shipping. It's hard to say if you'll get it by Christmas, but you definitely might. I'm gonna put this stuff in my master set. Probably need like one of these. I really don't know. I haven't had any luck with Mega Evolutions, man. Mega base, terrible. You know, the one good thing is now that I have Umbreon self-found, I don't ever have to open Prismatic again. It's great, bro. Like, once you get your Umbreon and your Sylveon, you're good. And so that's like where I'm at. Like, I don't know if you guys ever do like that. So, like, I got a 10 in this, and my kid found this one. I bought the 10 on eBay, but we found the 9, and I got it graded. But like, then I was done with Surging Sparks. I was like, okay, I got the best card. Done. No more opening, right? Like, once I get the best card, I'm like, okay, I completed the set. I'm good. Now I can buy or trade for the rest, which is a much smarter option long term. What some people don't get is the pull rates are per case. New case, you're starting at 0 again. Takes a lot of cases to get pull rates. I could see that, man. Yeah, you just never know. Like I said, day 1 when I was out there, a dude had the Charizard on his first pack from a loose pack from Target. You know, you just never know, man. You just never know. And then this guy here, Northern Miner, said his son got it in 5 packs. You know what I mean? You just never know. Some people, you open the whole booster box, 3 booster boxes, you get nothing. You know? And then somebody comes around and gets on a loose pack. You just never know. It's all luck. So, get more? Get more what? Get more packs? Yeah, I need to keep the rest for the store, man. You know what I mean? I've done so much better ever since Mega started, though. I've done much better. I think Black Bolt was the last one where I like really went all out, you know, spent a lot of money opening packs. I've been really good with Mega Base. I was probably bad for like 4 days, but it wasn't bad, you know. And then I just stopped. And then Phantasmal Flames. I like Phantasmal Flames way more than Mega Base, personally. I know everybody's different, but I really want that Charizard. So does my son. That's what makes it really hard. And Christmas is coming up, you know what I mean? So that's something he really desires. It's hard to make kids happy, man. Once they get to like 8, it gets a little harder. 9 is tough, and he's about to be 10. So, you know, they don't care about. It's not easy like it used to be. Hey, buy some toys. That shit doesn't work. Or buy the new PlayStation game that's coming out. It doesn't work like that anymore. Kids these days are completely different than my generation. Very different. Like, you could probably buy me a football, and I would have been fairly happy with it. That shit don't work anymore. The kids are looking for like Charizard stuff, you know, $500 cards, $700 cards, $1,000 cards as a gift. You give them something small, they're like, ugh, you know, because of the internet. You got to understand, they're watching YouTubers. New hat. Oh, if you gave him a hat, he would not be happy at all. He would go, thanks, just like that. Yeah, he wouldn't care at all. Desensitized. Yes, because you got to understand, in their feed, now that they have iPads, they see all the big YouTubers getting the big cards, right? So you type in Pokemon on YouTube as a kid, as an 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, whatever, and you're seeing the top cards. So you already know what the top cards are. When we were kids, when Pokemon was coming out, yeah, sure, we heard about Charizard, but like you didn't see it. You know what I mean? It wasn't really out there in the open. So anytime you get a Vaporeon, you were happy. Anytime you get a Ninetales or something, you were still happy because you weren't exposed to the top cards. But all the kids now, dude, my kid knows the best cards before I know about them. He's like, hey, Dad, did you hear about this new Dragonite coming out? And so they already know the best of the best. So if you try to trick them, like how like my dad and mom might try to do that to me, that would have worked back in the day before the internet. That shit don't work anymore, man. You can't be tricking these kids. These kids know what the best things are. Like, you know what I mean? There's no tricking these kids anymore. Not when it comes to like Pokemon or like the good stuff. A bike used to be the best present. I don't think my parents ever bought me a bike. I used my dad's. I bought my own bike. I used to cut lawns. I bought my own trampoline, bought my own bike. He did give me some money for it. It was like a $200 bike, and I had like 120 from lemonade stands and cutting lawns. I think he gave me like the other 50, which was nice. But I don't think they ever bought me a bike outright. I don't remember. I don't remember getting a bike. But you get my point. Like Retro Mike, yeah, that used to work, man. You used to be able to get like a bicycle or something, and that was really cool. Legos, yeah, Legos used to do it for my kid when he was like 5 or 6. But now, yeah, no, that doesn't work at all anymore. You know, it's funny. Did you guys see Kira's video yesterday? I was watching her video about Pokemon. It was a really good video, actually. PlayStation, yeah, you could just buy the PlayStation, but now that doesn't work anymore. They don't want just like a PlayStation. Like that shit doesn't work. She nailed it. Yeah, I thought that was a really good video. I thought that was a really cool video. I did feel bad. To be fair though, I can't just blame like scalpers and store owners and, you know, maybe I'm part of the problem, whatever, but I can't just blame that because when does GameStop do, think about this. When does GameStop do drops? 50% of the time it's on a Friday morning. Okay. So that means all the kids are in school. Right. So by design, GameStop literally launches it so the kids can't get in line. Now, the other 50% of the time is a Saturday. True. So there is a chance for the kids on a Saturday. However, if you look at Target, when does Target launch new product? Does anybody know? It's anywhere from like midnight Eastern time to 3 or 4 in the morning. Okay. How many people are awake anywhere from midnight to 3 or 4 a.m.? We're talking about online. None. The only ones that are awake are bots. Think about that. So can we just blame the scalpers? I don't think so. I think we have to blame like these retailers as well, dude. Walmart is one of the only ones that tells you, hey, on this day at this time, we're launching it. Oh, we got a new sub. What's up, Nylum? How you doing? Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. It's your first time viewing, I would assume. Thank you very much. So Walmart, even though it's ran by bots and every bot buys it, true, but at least there's a 0.001 chance that you could potentially get something because you know the time. And now I know it goes all to the bots. It is what it is. But now in person, think about this. I don't know about your area. My area has been kind of weird lately. So I don't have time. Usually I'm at work anyways, right? I start my job and stuff. So my Target allegedly restocks Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning when everybody's in school and when all the working class is working. So like what retailers are not, even my LGS, who's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The LGS that I recently found is pretty good. They launch during work hours as well. So it's like, it's retailers' fault, it's LGS fault, it's Pokemon's fault. Pokemon Center launches, I don't know, anywhere from like noon to 3 p.m. So everybody's working, everybody's in school. So it's like all the people with the Pokemon literally make it so kids can't get Pokemon. And the only people who can get it are the people who have no job, the people who work nights, or the people who have a lot of free time, right? So you can forget about it, it's, I'm not just going to sit here and blame the scalpers. No way, dude. No way. You can't just blame the scalpers. You have to ask yourself, why are all these companies doing it? That's the true problem. Because if you launched it at a decent time, 6 p.m. Eastern, GameStop, 6 p.m. Walmart, certain time, yes, there's gonna be a ton of scalpers. However, you're also gonna have a couple kids mixed in, or you're gonna have a couple people in chat that worked a 9 to 5. I don't know how many of you work a 9 to 5. I work 12 hours usually. So a 9 to 5 sounds really nice, but unfortunately I don't. But you get my point, right? Like regular class workers literally can't get Pokemon if they wanted to. Yeah, but Pokemon is like 4 times Star Wars. Yu-Gi-Oh is Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, Retro Mike. I alternate Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh monthly. It keeps from getting burnt out and budget in check. Man, those Yu-Gi-Oh booster boxes at $40 for 24 packs sure remind you how crazy Pokemon is. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh was never like super popular. I liked Yu-Gi-Oh since the show came out when I was a kid. And honestly, besides me and like some of my nerd friends, most people in school were not into Yu-Gi-Oh, even back then. I would say I remember going to a Yu-Gi-Oh meetup in my school, and there's probably 40 people. But this is a huge school, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, 99% of the people were not interested in Yu-Gi-Oh even back then. So now, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh is even smaller. Like Pokemon's huge. You know what I mean? Huge. And I don't see any. I would be shocked if Yu-Gi-Oh ever became like super popular. I like Yu-Gi-Oh as a person, personally, but yeah, I mean, one thing I would like to see is Magic appreciate, because I have a lot of Magic sealed right now that I bought. I do want to sell it one day, but the market's down so low that it's just not worth selling. And I knew that coming into it, like, wow, this stuff's really cheap. Like I got some what's the one I got coming out? Avatar. I got some Avatars coming out right now. So I didn't buy too much Avatar, but I bought a little bit of Avatar. Got Final Fantasy, Commander decks, Tarkir that just came out. I got some other stuff for Magic, but I'm just gonna keep them sealed, let them sit in the closet. Those are I'll probably have to sell those in like the next bull run, I think, unless there's another bull run that comes out. Who knows? Maybe Avatar will spark that. I'd be surprised, but that would be cool. Walmart didn't drop Phantasmal Flames here. Sold all online prior. So I think I know what you're talking about. That wasn't Phantasmal Flames though. You're talking about the Snorlax box, Greninja, and I forgot the third one. Those were not actually Phantasmal Flames, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't know if my mother's still watching. So I found out what happened, as someone mentioned. So yes, they carried all the Pokemon in person Thursday, right? But they sold it Thursday online as well. And so it was only for in-store pickup. Yeah, I managed to get one Greninja. I opened it. I didn't get anything. It was pretty trash. Nothing. But for $25, I mean, it was a good deal. I couldn't complain. 8 packs, $25. That was pretty cool. But yeah, that's unfortunately what happened is they sold it all online and you could pick it up in person. But yeah, it wasn't Phantasmal. Yu-Gi-Oh ran their 25th anniversary for 4 years. It's been crazy. They reprinted the first 5 sets in booster boxes and seeded them the same. What? Like, what was that thing called? The dragon. The blue dragon? You talking about like that? The original shit? Dude, I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh, but I know Magic is killing their brand, bro. Like, Magic. I've been watching so many of the content creators for Magic. They're so stupid. They're so dumb. I don't know. I'm not a fan of reprinting sets, to be honest. I'm okay with reprints if you label it differently. Like, Pokemon does this the best. Like, Pokemon is so smart. When Pokemon gives you the base set Charizard again, what do? They put a Pikachu on it, right? They call it Celebrations. And so, yes, it's the same card, kind of, but it's labeled in a way that's like, hey, this is not the OG. This is not the original. I think that's smart. That's how you keep the value of your older cards. And so Pokemon historically has been so smart. Magic is, I'm not gonna say the word, stupid. And I guess maybe Yu-Gi-Oh's too, according to Retro Mike. They're idiots. They literally kill the value by reprinting the exact same cards so you can't tell the difference of the most expensive cards. Now, Rudy mentioned this a lot. Why do they do that? It's smart for their business in a way, right? Like short term, it's really smart short term because quarterly earnings, right? And they know they're not Pokemon, and they know they're not going to sell a bunch of like the newest shit because it's not Pokemon, right? So they go back to what is popular. Final Fantasy is getting crazy reprints right now. It's insane. Spider-Man's getting another reprint. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? But they do that for their quarterly earnings because Final Fantasy was serialized cards were such a big hit that was what, Q2, I think. So obviously you have 4 quarters for the stock investors. Well, Q1 was okay and not really good. Q2 was a new all-time high. Q3 was a disaster because of Spider-Man. So they had to sell it all on Amazon. Everybody returned it because everybody found out there was no serialized cards. Then they have to make up the difference end of Q3 and Q4. So in the short term, it's incredible, right? So that way, when their annual report comes out, you're saying Magic doesn't reprint the exact same cards. I apologize then. I was just listening to Rudy and like the Magic guys. That's what they say in their videos is they're reprinting all the commander decks and stuff. I don't know much about Magic, as I've said earlier. So I'll stand corrected if I'm wrong on that. Guru. They don't want overpriced cards. They want their cards to be accessible. If there's high demand, they will reprint. Okay. So Rudy talks about that a lot. It's yes and no. Because I'm trying to paraphrase like 300 hours of Rudy content here, so bear with me. It is good for players. It is bad if you want to grow the brand. It is bad if you want to ever get into the realm of like Pokemon levels. If you ever want to get your game larger, which I'm sure that a lot of the players don't want. I'm sure there's plenty of people in the Magic world who are content with like hanging out with their 20 friends or 30 friends at their LGS, you know, drinking a soda. I'm sure that's an awesome time. And I envy that. I bet that's cool. However, if you want the collectability to be there, you have to have collectability for it to really even get in the ballpark of Pokemon, even to like get in the atmosphere of Pokemon. And so I would assume the business wants more money, right? I haven't seen anything come out of Magic that didn't tell me they were greedy as fuck. Why did they not put serialized cards in Spider-Man? They haven't said officially. I can only go off of like what a non-TCG, Rudy, you know, the big dogs say. And I'm going to take their word for it, which is if they would have put serialized cards, it would have been fantastic. It would have been a huge bull run. It would have been amazing for collectors. However, they wouldn't have been able to make as much money. So instead, they took out the serialized cards or didn't even do the serialized cards. That way, they could print more and more and more and more and make more money for their Q3 and Q4 earnings report. And I really think it comes down to money. That's what it is, dude. Like, let's look at it. Hasbro stock, right? It's all about money, man. I mean, last year it's up 26%. That's fantastic for a stock. Last 5 years doing really bad because of the other parts of its business, right? I mean, Magic, I believe, is the only profitable or one of the only profitable sides of that business. It's really all they got, Hasbro. I know they're doing terrible in like the other departments. So when your entire business is doing terrible and you only have one thing that's doing really well for you, Well, what do? You got to understand there's a CEO, there's a CFO, there's these top managers. What do you think they do at the board meetings? We need more money, right? We got to get more money. Well, how do you get more money? Print that shit. Print. One thing that a non-TCG put out, I thought was pretty interesting. Again, this is from a person who doesn't play the game. I just like looking at markets and such. He mentioned they printed all these cards for like Final Fantasy. There was like 4 or 5 banned cards. So they print all these cards, you get excited about it, and then they ban it in play. I wish I could remember the name of those cards, but I remember reading that or listening to that, and I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Maybe the players are happy, maybe they're not. I have no idea. But I thought that was kind of interesting. All right, get back to Pokemon here. So, like I said, I picked up a booster box today. Pretty excited about that one. Surging Sparks, man. It's $220. I was pretty happy with that. What are you guys looking at? Let's look at Sword and Shield. I would like to pick up more Sword and Shield. I'm not sure though, because wow, $1,000 for sealed case. This is the Vaporeon. No chart. Nice. Great. Thanks a lot, TCG. We're still gathering pricing data. I feel like I checked this months ago and they were still collecting data. Let's see. Maybe I should look up a particular one. Let's do Chilling Rain. Chilling Rain. Did I spell it wrong? Why is it? Okay. These are still $103. Yeah, I got 2 of these. And then I got 2 of the other one. One of them has a rip, but it's still sealed fully. Forgot which one. I want to say it's... Is it the Shadow Rider? Calyrex? I don't remember. One of these. Yeah. I posted it high on my website. I think I'm selling it for $99 because I don't want to sell it. Full disclosure. Anytime I post something really high, it's because I genuinely do not want to sell it. Tuesday, Sam's 15110s. Bro, I'm so excited. This Tuesday, you are so right. I got some already, but I'm saving it for my kids' Christmas. That's why I didn't put it on the store at all. What do you guys think's a good price on those? Let's see. TCG, Sam's 151. I think market's $100 on those right now. Let's see. Oh, wait. No, that went straight to Sam's Club. TCG. Yeah, I think market's about $100. Yeah, it's a little over 100 actually. It claims it's 102. I wonder if there's something wrong with this one. Yeah, so shipped about $110. And there's only one for sale. After that, it goes up a couple bucks. Yeah. These are holding their value really well. The 151. We'll see what happens with that. I think with all the reprints, they'll probably go down $10, $15, and after that, hold its value again. Opening the Chilling Rain and see if you get this. Oh man. No, I'm not gonna open it. I bought it for the business, bro. I bought it for the business. I got it for $80, so I didn't get it for a good deal. I mean, it was an okay deal. I had to buy a whole collection. So, you know, for every Sword and Shield you get in there, you also got to buy some other crap. I'll show you one of the better things I got. I think I showed you guys this the other day. Not sure if I want to sell this one. This came with the collection as well. This is a Pokemon Center Paldea Evolved. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, DP. What up? This came with the collection as well. I don't know. It's so expensive. And there is an issue with this one. It has a small, well, not a small. It's not too small, actually. It's like from here to there, there's a tear. From here to there is a tear. Fully sealed still, but it's a Pokemon Center. You know what I mean? So the good thing is, since I think this is like a $600 ETB or something like that. I don't remember. Let me see. Let's see. Paldea Evolved. TCG, Paldea Evolved, ETB. I personally think it's just going to go up over time. Oh, I forgot to say Pokemon Center. So like, I don't mind holding a Pokemon Center. Might have come down a little bit. Let's see. Oh yeah, 595's market still. So there's some for cheaper with tears and stuff. But there's one for 500 with a tear. And then after that, it goes straight to 550. Yeah, it goes straight to 550 and then it goes up past that. So it's one of those things, like, I just don't see this going down in value. Any Pokemon Center, especially Paldea Evolved, man. Like, you know, I'd have to get like, I don't know, I'd have to get a pretty penny for it to sell it. Like, it's just too desirable. And so this is one of the things I don't mind sitting on it. You know what I mean? Now, if it's a white flare or something, that's a different story. Yeah, some of the rarer items I genuinely don't mind sitting on. What about you guys? You know, if the bear market comes, I ask myself, like, do I want to hold this kind of deal? And a lot of those answers are no, but some of them are yes. Bought it for business, doesn't want to sell it. I want to sell it, but here's the thing. This is actually what happened. So it didn't have, when I bought it, I was told there was no issues with it. When I got it, there was a slit this big on the side. So then I told the dude, I said, dude, what the fuck? You didn't tell me there was this. He's like, there wasn't, bro. It must have got messed up in transit. It must have got messed up in transit. And I was like, bro, what the hell? But he sold it to me for 80%. So I was like, he's like, if you want, you can send it back because I could easily sell that for 80%. And I was like, you are right. You could easily sell this for 80%. Like, who wouldn't buy that Pokemon Center Paldea ball for 80%? Of course you will. So I think what did I, let's see, I think we quoted it at like 580 times 0.8. So I paid about $464 for it, roughly. I'd have to look, but I think I paid about 464. I don't see any reason why I can't get 550 for it. You know, if I got offered like 540 for it, I would sell it. But other than that, I think it's gonna go to 600, 700, 800, 1,000 eventually, like long term. So I don't mind. Yeah, we'll see, man. With expensive things like that, like, it's always okay to hold, you know? It's the little stuff. It's the non-sealed stuff that I worry about. You know, when I look around at something like this, like the chase card for Searching Sparks and a 9, I mean, this is something where you're like, okay, you know, in a bear run, is that going to perform well? Probably not. But the sealed product, I would have a lot more hope in to hold its value. I don't know though. So, all right, I think I've rambled enough. It is 7:30, guys and girls. Like I said, you can always check us out at DJ's Poke Center. Dead to come. I appreciate all of you. Don't have much left. I have one booster box left, and then I have 4 bundles left, and that's it. Phantasmal Flames is done for us until wave 2. So that's it, man. I got a bunch of other like random stuff if you're looking. I appreciate all of you. Please check me out on Instagram, DJ's Poke Center. Dead to Kim. It was a fun stream. Here's my socials if you guys want to check them out at all. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye. Get ripping and have a good night. No more ripping for me. Peace out, everybody.